Hey guys, welcome to a new introduction of this mod. I will just tell you almost everything about this mod since we have a big update and many of the things has been changed. Let's get started. If you have the mod installed, it will add the item called crafting calculator. It has the recipe like this. Right click with this item in your hand, it will show the screen like this. We will take the same example just to craft a stack of ladder. First of all, you need to put the item here. It will pop up here, just like this, and type 64. You can see it tells you 64 ladder. You're missing 64 ladders, but it will tell you nothing else since you don't have recipes for ladders. So to load the recipe for ladders, just hit R and open up the recipe screen here and click the plus here. And just don't care about this, we'll talk about it later. For the time being, we just click the vanilla crafting table, and so you can see everything is loaded automatically, and just hit save. You can see the result has been updated to 54 sticks. It tells you need this amount of stick to craft a stack of ladder. We can load the recipe for sticks as well, like this, and we use the oak wood planks. And hit save and load the recipes for oak wood planks and hit save. And now you can see you need 20 oak wood logs to craft a stack of ladders. If you change it to the procedure mode, it can tell you need to craft the oak planks first, then the sticks, and finally you can get the ladders crafted. So let's have the try. Now you can see the procedure is updated. You need to craft 154 sticks, then finally the ladders. Exactly a stack of ladder, and this is some extra outposts you cannot avoid. So the procedure is clear since you have already got the item crafted here, and the missing panel will display nothing as well since you have already got it. But if you turn to overall cost plane, it will still tell you need 20 oak wood logs to craft it, and since this panel is not affected by the inventory, but other panels will change related to your inventory. Okay, this is the very basic usage of this mod. So next we will talk about how to add the recipes manually. As is shown before, you can load the recipes from JEI, both vanilla recipes or modded recipes. Like this, it's very basic, and clear the item here. And it will also support the recipes from other mods, like the recipes from Tinker's Construct. But since some of the recipes is not loaded in the default layout, so it will be kind of difficult to realize how many materials you need together. So take this as example. You can see there are two liquid stacks here, but actually you just need one of them. So we can load the recipes from other mods, and as well you can just write the recipes manually. You can pick any items in the JEI item list and use mouse left and right to change the amount, or if you have shift down, you can change it by 10 every time you click, and as the same you can use mouse wheel to change the amount. So different items you can have two modes. One of them is amount mode and another is percentage mode. Use these buttons to switch between the two modes. And you can use fluids as well. Just hit the right button. This is item mode, but you hit it and add some fluid like 5 MB of lava, and confirm it will show here to be fluid F. You can also search for fluids here, just like lava, or use the at expression, the same as in JEI. At Minecraft shows the fluids added by Vanilla Minecraft, and at Tinkers shows the fluids added by Tinkers Construct. And if you have everything recorded, just hit save and it will be saved. You can see the recipe is displayed here. Another function is you can change the recipe to different groups. We can use some name like confirm, and you have some recipes loaded, and you can see in the records there's another group of recipes shown here. You can easily manage all the recipes with the help of different groups. I think it should be helpful. Now we're going to talk about the ORDIC things. In this version, the ORDIC settings has been strengthened. Just click the button here. You can see there are several records. Since we have already have some choices, I'm going to just remove all of them and see it again. When we load the recipe, since in JEI there are several crafting tables registered, so you have to choose one as the catalyst. The mod won't accept multiple choices. You need to have one choice. So I just choose crafting table, and in the ORDIC settings you can see the crafting table is shown here. So if we load the recipe again, it will not ask you, since you have already have some preferences. It will choose automatically for you. This also applies to everything related to ORDIC settings, and I think it will help you in some occasions. Now I'm going to introduce the search screen. Now here you can search for some recipes for certain items. It has different modes like output, catalyst, or an input, which is easy to understand. So if we set it to crafting table and set it to catalyst mode, you can see every recipe needs a crafting table. I think it should be helpful when you have many of the recipes. You can easily edit them and delete them. And in the edit screen, you can also change the group of the recipes. So you can see it has been moved to another group and the content is kept the same. Finally, I'm going to tell you about the recent records. Every time you set some items here, you can see the recent list will record all your choices. And just click it, it will pop up here, and you can easily search for the ingredients for it. I think it should be most things about the mod, and we should have fun and see you again.